What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you guys check out all the links in the description below. So, I have talked about Zelda Ocarina of Time remake on the Nintendo Switch. I have talked about that in my recent video for Zelda's 40th anniversary, since Zelda's 40th anniversary will be coming soon. Well, actually, it'll be coming in 2026, actually, since we've got Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. But what I would like to talk about is that there's one Zelda game I would like to see for the Nintendo Switch, and that would be Zelda A Link Between Worlds. And this game was on the Nintendo 3DS, but even though there were a few recent games I have talked about for the Nintendo 3DS, and that would be Super Mario 3D Land and also Animal Crossing New Leaf, and also Zelda Ocarina of Time, since it was on the Nintendo 3DS, but I would prefer the remake version of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. So, as I was saying, that there are video game remakes that should definitely come to the Nintendo Switch, but I would like to get on to Zelda A Link Between Worlds. So, as you may know, Zelda A Link Between Worlds is a game for the Nintendo 3DS, because definitely it's like a 2D or a 3D Zelda game, but it's definitely the whole map and the whole game is a reference to Zelda A Link to the Past. And they had that before with Zelda A Link Between Worlds and Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is also, they have that reference map to The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past and Zelda A Link Between Worlds, but it's like same but different, I'd say. And also, I'll tell you what, I think I have played Zelda A Link Between Worlds on the Nintendo 3DS, but I would like to see Zelda A Link Between Worlds on the Nintendo Switch. Now I'm thinking video game remake ideas though, definitely, but I would like to see like better graphics, better gameplay for Zelda Ocarina of Time, but also I would like to see it in Zelda A Link Between Worlds. Now, here's what I'm saying. That there are lots of video game remakes that don't get onto the Nintendo Switch, either if it's from like Game Boy, Nintendo DS. Well, actually Game Boy, yes, that's for sure, because we have Game Boy and Nintendo Classics. Either that's from Nintendo DS or Nintendo 3DS, which makes sense because the Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS have both screens, the top screen and the bottom screen, which makes sense because they did a 3DS remake before, and that would be Luigi's Mansion 2. But I would like to see more 3DS ports for the Nintendo Switch and for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, as I was wondering, we should be able to see Nintendo DS, Nintendo Classics, but then we have Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics that will be coming soon to the Nintendo Switch and for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the GameCube is only for the Nintendo Switch 2, unless there are lots of ways that Nintendo could actually make those video game remakes. They can do it either on the Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo Switch 2, like what they did with Kirby Air Riders. It's more of a video game remake to Kirby Air Ride on the Nintendo GameCube, because Kirby Air Riders is on the Nintendo Switch 2, and Masahiro Sakurai is the creator of Kirby Air Riders, but he was also the creator of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, as much as I know, Nintendo is getting into the works of many games possible, but unless there are a few games that Nintendo will work on in the future, because otherwise there's lots of games that they will announce in the future Nintendo Direct, but unless, though, if we get like Zelda Ocarina of Time or Zelda A Link Between Worlds for Zelda's 40th anniversary on the Nintendo Switch, that would be a great opportunity for Nintendo. Now, unless if there's like a few things that would get into Nintendo's way, unless they would have to do something, because otherwise they'll have to delay one game and they'll have to save it for later or for another time. So, I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!